Vertigo being Ecstatic strongest, so I think that's what will play a part, but I'm thinking ITB definitely take it. Whether it's a 2-0 is the question.
I mean, we definitely have seen higher peaks in recent months from some of the individuals of Into the Breach and Synopsy with a great double, but an even better response from Ecstatic as they get 2 back. Not desperately trying to fight from stairs, and he is. Found his second into the round. Player towards CCT. Shots aren't connecting, but Not surely will go down here, and Lele finds the first, and the USP connects onto juanflatroo as well, and Ecstatic steal away that pistol.
I don't...
Have seen the connector players though get very aggressive. Christu in the flank will find smooya, but you can see the aggressive connector players catching off and Lele. Synopsies, Deagle rings true, finding the M4 of Nut.
Yeah, Synopsy in the recent game that we watched, he had a really tough time, really struggled, and in doing so, that was kind of the causation for the close map on Ancient. What is going on here, Charlie? It was a 2-on-4 gone down to a 2-on-2, and now Synopsy realizes, okay, redstar, you're trapped towards window, you've retrieved a rifle. It's not going to be an easy round, but...
Fragging players definitely has some good potential to have some really key rounds, and in the last game against Endpoint that we did get to watch, like you were saying, they can still find a bit of usage with Christu's scouting and Lele's for mass. Keep the money humble for ITB. They can instantly reset them. And already the USPs have been the ones to find the first kill.
That's the scout of Christu.
Oh, look at the damage there.
Yeah, this could be a very formidable round here. Ecstatic. They could walk away with this with victory, and it's the fact that Nut hasn't even been checked yet. Oh, eventually we'll be seen with the low HP players that are out of the bomb site currently, and Christu's rotation, he finds one with the FAMAS. The USP not connecting, Synopsy will take him down, and TMB now rotating in. Needs a weapon though, he's dropped it USP, or maybe it just doesn't show secondaries, but...
No, I think he doesn't have a gun at all. Picks up the scout, so this is a very decent weapon to have. Both players one hit with the scout.
Oh! Christu through the triple box. It's now all on redstar. 1 versus 2 now.
Being given space. TMB does have no armor.
Yeah. All it takes is one headshot though. Oh, such an awkward engagement. Redstar dropped down low. Redstar will still find though. An important clutch, but still, Charlie, that was an eco around those weapons. Such an easy kill for him to acquire because there's no utility, there's no resistance. Synopsy now creeping. Has been able to make his way here towards stairs. Has been spotted though, and Synopsy going down. Nut can double. Okay. Things are looking very good here for Ecstatic. Take up that similar approach of pushing through the smoke, but goes down to Nut. Even with kind of the timing. Nut was very heavily focused towards ramp.
TMB takes a bit more of an advanced position towards apartments, but he won't have the actual info that this portion of the map is clear just yet. Smooya holding the angle, but still loses the gunfight to Christu.
Yeah, unfortunate there, but Christu in a great position. Oh, we could have seen a TK there, but Christu secures a second. Redstar on the AK falls to Nut. And a convincing round here for Ecstatic once again. That was the investment, that was the full buy. Yeah, and Lele currently towards default with very little information. Into the smoke, spots out nothing. So it's going to have to be a bit of a repause. Nut is close here, just jiggling. Smoke in hand, awaiting for that contact. Great find from Lele. Christu takes down Synopsy as well, and straight away a 5v5 to a heavy disadvantage round here for ITB, and with the bomb dropped and time ticking. Ecstatic surely to find their 5th. Steps heard there. keoz has crept out of Palace, found by Lele, and redstar. Finally, ITB get a kill in this round, but I think we all know, I think the idea for redstar is take down Christu, save the AWP, give smooya a chance in the next.
Take this fight alone, seemingly not afraid of it. Oh, he's got a great idea, but after time, does get taken down. Redstar falls. TMB saves that initial orb.
Nice find from juanflatroo. Trade from Nixon's going to be excellent, though. And then Lele taking down smooya. keoz's kill is so vital. brings things back to a level playing field. But with a bomb drop towards top middle, some risks are going to have to be taken now.
Yeah, I'm liking what we're seeing from Anlele. Only 28 HP and he's getting very aggressive here. Was spotted towards mid not long ago. Now he's going to be flanking redstar. Redstar is going to be heading back though. They're going to be walking into one another. Redstar knife foul. Easy find for Anlele. 20 seconds on the clock. This one's all said and done. Anlele, its mission, stay alive.
Anlele will win this round. Great round. But it's another on the board here. It's another moment, another example of where Ecstatic are looking dominant.
On the board now. One final chance for ITB to at least get 4.
I think positives that you can look at here is Ecstatic aren't too kind of strong on their T side, and especially in the past, you look at their recent results, it's not as though their T side has been one of which a lot of success has been seen. And I think the CT side is obviously one of which that we're expecting ITB to be pretty strong at. But I think right now, if ITB can win this 4th round and, you know, give themselves a slight chance, I think there's definitely opportunities. There's definitely a world in which Mirage can go their way. And look, Charlie, even if Mirage doesn't get found here from ITB, I think we both know ITB, they've shown what they can do. They've shown what they can perform on a map like Vertigo. So I think this game certainly isn't all said and done. But this round would be vital here for ITB if they want to have kind of a convincing route here to success. And the position he's playing should be nice. It's all going to be out of time. He comes through. Head spotted, but TMB finds, in fact. And now it's Synopsy. A 1 versus 2, a tough one as well, with the smoke coming down. With the AWP in hand, the round can become quite difficult. Jump spot coming through from TMB. He has got that information now. The fuse to be attempted, and TMB, the running spray through the smoke, will find Synopsy and Ecstatic. They get themselves 9. They've got to be the difference makers there. And it kind of, you look back all the way to that first pistol round, it was smooya and juanflatroo in the 2 versus 2. The 2 players that you want in that clutch. And even there, weren't able to take it. A bit unfortunate. And rounds like that, similar statements can be said, because it's not been the most convincing of games. But speaking of the devil, smooya will find Anlele. Important find, and juanflatroo as well. Okay, I guess I've just got to speak negatively of them, and they'll provide.
Well, still not over yet, though. Look at Christie's position. The bomb will go down. And it's a 2-on-2 here.
Oh, Christie has spotted as well. Yeah.
Great find from Christie. So quick. He's all on Synopsy. He's got a kit, got a smoke. Knows exactly where both players are towards empty pillar. Christie can be isolated in this 1v1 duel. Synopsy does find. Switches to a different USP. Drops the smoke on the bomb. We are just going to see it off it. Oh, I didn't know where it's planted.
Yeah, it's such an awkward plant position. Synopsy finds him as well, a great clutch. I think that's something that we've got to assume. 9 HP with an MP9, he'll do very well to get 1 here. Maybe just to be a bit of a beacon, a bit of a, I guess, a distraction for the Ecstatic players. But redstar, nice position here, all going to be about timing. We'll find Anlele trying to sneak back, and he will find Nut, and that's the bomb dropping. Nixon will show his hand here towards short. And Nixon's rotation going to be coming through in a matter of moments, but there's 25 seconds on the clock now. And Christie, he's still just tucked here towards ramp. He's got to emerge. It can't be all too relied upon from Nixon. Someone else has got to be the one to make the move. I actually really like it from Synopsy, the low HP player, just trying to get some information. 11 seconds here. Planting this bomb's going to be a near impossibility. It will go down, but I don't think it matters. Kills come through from ITB, 4 survivors, rifle retrieves, and ITB continue. A lot of utility. Drop down here towards middle. Synopsy, though, so quick in the flanks. I love this. Because Ecstatic, they had that slight glimpse, they had a slight idea, but... Oh, okay, that's unfortunate timing for Synopsy. Kind of wanted 2 for the price of 1, but... What is this fight? This looks like something out of our games. No offense.
Does eventually go the way of Anlele, but yeah, definitely one of these. The fights we don't get to see too often.
Like it happens, right?
Oh, keoz does get the kill, but Nixon a little late there for the trade, and now it's all on Anlele.
We're yet to see smooya. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean that in a ITB are making a comeback, and smooya's 9-11. Yeah, definitely. And I think Ecstatic, their main game plan going into this could be, look, what are we going to do to silence smooya? What's our game plan in doing so? Speaking of smooya, though, he gets a kill. Keeps himself alive here towards short. And now, the idea is, look, am I going to back away? Am I going to look to fight forward? Minimal time. Oh, I like this from smooya. He's looking to play on the front foot. Time to perfection. Will get one. And the problem is TMB too far forward for a trade. And now this information will be relayed. Plenty of flashbangs coming over this top. smooya, I like the back away. It's the right decision. Maneuvers his way back to market. It is a 3-on-3. ITB can slow this down. No need for smooya giving up his life there. Kind of playing in a treacherous position. Ooh, molly on the bomb, of which Nixon can plant just next to it.
Oh, aggression from Synops. He can get caught out by before the other two can start to strike. keoz pushing through the window. He's emerged out. Missed off shot from smooya. No one's given anything up on the side of Ecstatic.
Why would they? Finally steps her down. Lele strikes, and it's smooya. 1 versus 3. Needs the ace for this one, but I think we all know it's just going to be the save from smooya. And Lele, the attempt of escape, unachieved. And now it's the idea of whether smooya will be able to back away. Oh, and Lele, or not, sorry, timing. Really unfortunate there. Nixon going down to the bomb. Okay, finances aren't perfect for Ecstatic.
Money is definitely not a luxury that Ecstatic have. As a 1 round loss will almost bring them back to square one.
Yeah, smooya gone for the same play twice in a row. The idea of just jumping through murder hole, the kind of the ladder murder hole. Nice find from TMB, fully blinded, naded, but somehow still surviving. Steps heard here from juanflatroo, a lot of information. redstar in a great position. Oh, we're talking about timing, but redstar pushing through, finds the bomb carrier, aware that TMB's here towards under as well. And redstar kind of questioning, look, where has he crept to? TMB eventually shows his hand. Not gets the trade on Synopsy, but it's a 2-on-2 here. It's a very possible round. The problem is, the information certainly favouring here for ITB.
Yeah, TMB isn't moving just yet. The longer he stays quiet, the longer ITB are going to start to question maybe he's moving somewhere else. But
obviously, it's a bit of a risky decision because if you go checked, if you go cleared, that's where the round can go away from you. But it is going to be this B play. redstar still tucked away. Utility is coming onto the back of the bomb site. redstar, oh, he's been spotted towards bench and will go down, although minimal time there. If redstar finds the planter, if redstar takes down Nut, that round is over. But TMB now, he's crept into a deep position, one of which Nut cannot trade, but it doesn't matter. A big round for Ecstatic. They will finally get their 11th.
no, I mean, this round's very important for that. I mean, like you mentioned, if we see it be 11-11, I probably would actually give the edge to ITB, just from what we've seen from their CT side and what we've seen from Ecstatic's T. redstar will find one spray, almost connects on another, but you can see only one player reacts, and by that point it's a little too late. But Nana and Nixon combined for a kill apiece, and now we've got an open B bomb site. There's a real chance this post plant can work out.
Yeah, the problem is they've just expelled their last piece of utility. TMB's low HP, and it isn't TMB to fall first. In fact, it is Nut to go down, but redstar falling to the flames as well. And this is where you question, look, is smooya going to retrieve a rifle, or is he going to keep the big green in hand? He is currently posted towards the back of the bomb site. Synopsy clearing. Slowly creeping close, making his way here. smooya does have a flash, could send it above to send Synopsy in. Not the best of sprays from Nixon, but no trade potential from smooya. And now, smooya's just going to have to save. It's unfortunate, it's disappointing, but it's the fact that we see Nixon get one on the opener, and we see, I believe it was Nut find one while falling. It's so unfortunate, but it has to be said, Charlie, they get that information so early on. Not only redstar gets a kill, but he deals so much damage.
Well, it's not perfect, because smooya did find the final 2 players towards the end, so good for you, Khalil's in play.
Speaking of smooya, the save door works well. Can't take down one, but the little Christu finds redstar. Nut eliminates as well, and this kill has to be found from juanflatroo. Eventually takes down Christu. Orba smooya posted up, but a missed shot here. The HE grenade timed pretty well, and Lele, although he finds a pick, he's been chipped away quite heavily, and smooya taking matters into his own hands, and smooya, okay, a great 4K.
In the window as well, but mid's been taken entirely.
The problem is that Ecstatic are going to find is that ITV can quite heavily gamble towards the A bomb site. Synopsy's taken so much control towards B, and obviously Synopsy's going to be a far rotation, but I think that's their last worries. It's the last thing they're thinking about. Great find from juanflatroo. The smoke kind of maneuvers the sight lines. Oh, Molly coming through, forces Christu forward, and that's the bomb drop now. juanflatroo, second kill acquired. He didn't really need to do anything. He's just going to be a nuisance trapped in the corner. I think the idea is if someone can trade him, but Nixon's so prepared. 35 seconds on the clock. We've got Redstar and keoz here. Plays with util in hand, and it can be deleted, and keoz doubles down. Smooya finds Nut, and ITB, they take it to overtime. But Charlie, Smooya had a 0.5 KD. Smooya switching the AWP for redstar, allowing the low HP to still have that impact.
And Lele leading the charge here towards connector. Smooya's AWP's the one holding. Oh, in fact, not the AWP, but does get found still.
Yeah, this is where Synopsy and redstar have to go huge, but trades coming through is not really enough.
juanflatroo could have an opportunity to make a play here, and he does. Just pushes through the smoke that Lele gives him.
Yeah, I like the idea of that. And he knows it. Redstar's low HP, keoz rotating in through murder hole. And with a deep position like that, a play's going to have to be made. But Christu, oh, speaking of being a bit of a playmaker, will find keoz towards jungle. He has the knowledge of juanflatroo towards stairs as well. But juanflatroo surviving, continuing and getting aggressive. USB in hand, but still round found. ITB. And obviously, Charlie, the second Smooya isn't wielding that big green. We see the kind of slight slip, and it's understandable. He's so good on the AWP. Redstar being chipped away at earlier. I like the idea that Smooya dropped that across, but I think maybe in future just keep him on the big green. But the utility, the weaponry is opting perfectly. You say that, Nut, he's able to get a double, make it a triple. Okay, a 2 versus 5 turned to a 2-on-1. Redstar now in the clutch, but he will find his first. Aware of the positioning here for TMB, and now Redstar could reposition. I do quite like the idea of this. I think he would have assumed that Redstar was towards A. He has just heard that step. TMB's got all the information now. Redstar, it's going to have to be an instant headshot. It's going to have to be an outplay with the weaponry, but TMB... Oh, TMB! We know he's not kind of the best of players when it comes to frags. He's not kind of the star player of this roster. But... because a swing that can come through. Obviously, we're expecting a quick shot, but this is the problem with it. This is the problem. juanflatroo can just jump across, and the maniac towards Ramp, he's jumping over all the shots, and he's hungry for more. He wants to be the difference maker. Will eventually go down, but information on 2. The Molotov forcing Lele back, and Synopsy, he's going to creep through a smoke as well. TMB with util in hand, and ITB find 15. I can't think of a world in which we see Ecstatic win this one, and it's a low HP and Lele in a 1 versus 4. But this is the problem with Tetris. Why is he not playing deep towards Ram? He would have heard the step, he would have had the information, but it's disappointing.
Yeah, I mean, it's a nice idea if people just slowly walk into ramp normally.
And obviously, to remind anyone who's just turning up now, this was a 9-3 first half, in fact, for Ecstatic. Utility excellent onto Nut, and Smooya's all posted, and Lele will get 1. Oh, the barrage of nades through the smoke there. The gap in the smoke is devastating. It's a 2-on-4 now, but with the bomb down, at least they've got that advantage working for them.
I do like Synopsy's position, but Christu honestly doesn't really have to move much the rest of this round. Can just hold. Synopsy is now going to swing, and we'll take down Christu, and look who it baits in. Redstar finds 1. Won't be able to find a second just yet, but it's a 2-on-2 now.
Bring it down to the 1-on-1. Molly could be attempted to be thrown. He's trying to find the bomb. It was in the dead body, in fact. Oh, and time ticking. Step hard, and Lele, he's got a smoke. He gets the 4K, and he will win the round here. Great from Ecstatic. An important round from Lele. But it's that gap in the smoke that we see. He would have been like to be in the instigator.
ITB gonna have to see what they can do in this disadvantaged position. And Lele, he had a lot of plays like this in the regulation that really helped Ecstatic out, and it looks like we are going to be going to a second OT. Ecstatic can have another opportunity to try to take this one.
2 on 5. B-bomb site is open, and that's where keoz is heading. Tap of the bomb here, trying to force some fights. But in fact, it's kind of just given more time to Nut to make his way through. Nixon's creeping out. This round's never going to go the way of ITB, especially with Nixon's POV. And there we go. Ecstatic will find 15 as expected, even with a TMB disconnect.
Was near flawless in regulation. They lost, obviously, multiple rounds due to the second round force buy, but they almost never lost a full buy.
Yeah, no, true. I was very impressed with Ecstatic's it's Ecstatic CT side. A lot of the time,
actual full buy. It all came from that second round force buy win. Yeah.
It was the fact that we had kind of Christo and Lele, who seemed to be the ones that just able to find, you know, these opening picks, give them that advantage. Christo on the ult though, he's dropped the bomb, and with minimal time, keoz, he's very far out of this round. If Christo finds his pick, the round's done. It's 25 seconds here. Redstar, nice tap. Scope for Christo comes through, and keoz, the bomb is still dropped, and Christo is posted and will find. I would have actually, you know, keoz is very far out of that round. I think the only way he has that true impact, not only rivaling smooya close to kills, but he wins the gunfight. Obviously, smooya, it's a bit of an awkward one, jumping round the corner, pre-aiming and hoping to find. But still, for Christo, it's not an easy shot either. But right now, I think Ecstatic, if they can, you know, look to dominate in that next round. You look at the money of smooya, he's going to struggle to get out an AWP. Obviously, one can be dropped across, but someone's going to have to drop an AK as well. This is a bit of a tough one. And Lele's deep towards ramp once again, Charlie. You said that Lele loves these kind of aggressive positions, the deeper angles, and with that kill coming through there onto keoz, that's his 30th now. He looked for that opening pick towards B. They kind of looked for that late control in A. It just doesn't work.
One too many. But the issue is we saw that in regulation, but we saw very different buys to what we'll see in overtime. The first round that they had was full of Galil. Second round, just the weak buy before getting a proper full buy out in the last.
Yeah, Nixon's got all this information. Just obviously goes down comfortably there. All for Christo, he's taking his time, I like it. He's going to get pressured here though. Nice shot from Christo to take down juanflatroo, and he continues. TMB will be the one to get the kill, and now it's all on smooya. A 1 versus 4 now. And the peak coming through, spotted by Christo. A lovely triple there, and Ecstatic, they deny ITB finding anything on their T side, and now just 1 round needed.
Towards A, which feels like it definitely would be the right call with TMB's angle.
I think a really good thing that we could see is, you know, they just opt to smoke CT. Christo decides to smoke it, and then obviously TMB, they could see that aggression. Synopsy spotted him. TMB goes down. In fact, he searches for the pick. He looks for the fight. The rest of Ecstatic are going to make their way towards A, but there's limited time. I don't really know why TMB's opted to peek there. He was in such an advantage scenario and gives his life up. Smoke coming in towards jungle. Nut still here towards default. Utility dropping. Bomb to be going down. And it's certainly not an easy one now. An attempt at the denial of the plant from smooya. But this could be it, Charlie. This could be over. Mirage could be finished.
It's going to be this gunfight for redstar, which could be everything. And Nut here's the pin pulled up to swing. And look at Christo's flank as well. The longer the CTs take, the more chance it is.
Neither of them have a kit, Charlie. They both opted against it, and the flashbang. Oh, an awkward fight in which Nut victorious. And now smooya attempting but surely to be found by Christo. And Ecstatic, they will take their opponent's map. But Charlie, we've got 2 players on 30 kills for Ecstatic, and Lele and Christo. The dominance showed is excellent. And it's not to say that Nixon and Nut aren't close behind, because they certainly are. But a great game for Ecstatic.
Interesting stat. Only got 25% win rate on their pistols.
Let's see if that stat changes, though. Who knows? I'm loving the pistol from Ecstatic. Flash is coming over the top. Nut sending the deep smoke towards CT. That kind of the lock-off smoke. And with the bomb going down now, at least ITB do have the kit to work with, and Lele in a very good position. And timing for smooya is going to be everything. But smooya creeps his way through Z now and is slowly clearing. And Lele's going to be flanking middle. Okay, Christo Glock in hand with work to do. Spots one above the Guardian smoke, but doesn't see the head, so can't fire. But finally, shots connecting. keoz gets one towards TMB, and Christu will secure a second, but smooya in the flanks finding Nut. And it's such an awkward fight between all sides here. But smooya needs to retrieve the kit. There's a smoke to work with as well. He's picked up the diffuser with minimal time. He can get the kill, but no round here. So Charlie, that 25% win rate on the pistols, it's gonna go down. It gets even worse.
Could get punished, Nut as well, if he can take down the B player.
It's all about timing here. Steps hard. redstar will get one. Idea of backing away has become a success story. And now to be this split through middle. smooya sending his team in. Missed shots coming through, but TMB needs to find two. Nut eventually takes down keoz creeping, but man advantage here now for ITB. Weaponry can be retrieved, and round could be won here now. Bombs dropped. At least Ecstatic have time to work with, but Nut clearing. Nixon has got a flashbang. Shadow spotted, and juanflatroo realizing Nixon all that remains now. Shadow again. juanflatroo. Third kill of the round, but it's great. And Charlie, let's be honest, look. Yeah, it's all about whether TMB can find through this smoke. There is a slight gap to work with now. juanflatroo steps heard. Christu, bit of spam on the deagle, but will connect. Re-aggression to be seen here. Synopsis, all about timing. We'll get one. Attempting to double down. Will find, but the trade from Anlele is important. keoz with the MP9 can get one, but trade from Anlele again. Second kill found. And redstar now in the clutch. TMB, he's got the bomb. He's got 22 seconds. He's going to make his way towards the B-bomb site. So plant can come through, but Charlie... TMB's low HP with no armor, though, and this is the problem. redstar... He's going to drop the smoke a little late, and now TMB can look to find, and TMB does eliminate. It's so tough there. redstar far too disciplined.
I mean, great start to that round from Ecstatic, though. TMB finds the first and the last.
Yeah.
And obviously, came that 5-on-3, but the Force by Wars are continuing. Synopsis aggression finds one.
Yeah, if there was a second flash there, it would have been excellent, but sadly, the utility just not allowing for it. smooya tucked away in the corner. How many HE grenades are coming here? Well, smooya! It will be the third to eliminate him, and that's quite a rage-inducing moment.
They weren't even thrown at the same time. It was just one by one by one.
If anything,
dunking down.
We'll find. keoz. Have they just seen him, or is it a guessing game? Well, it's one of which Christu will have gotten right. redstar will double. There is a flank
on as well, but the smoke's just delaying Anlele's push. With the lack of contact being made from Nut, we could have started to see redstar consider maybe he is delaying for someone, but... Christu. Hold him with the orb, does find keoz. Christu looking for more, didn't realize how deep one player is, but he's still been given a chance to get another shot off. Takes down redstar. I think he might have just seen a player crossing CT as well, but it's Nut that finds. This is the full buy from ITB, and it's already been shut down.
Yeah, smooya going to be doubling up with redstar. They've very positively taken this control. The bomb is outside ramp. The problem is we've got these two players aggressing in middle and Anlele and TMB. And the question is kind of where do they look to head? And with redstar's aggression there, it's safe to say they're going to make their way towards B. Or towards B, towards A. TMB, don't do it. Don't knife it. It's too cruel. Well, he will get one. Falling towards sandbags. TMB. He's read this round perfectly.
I mean, the advanced positions of Ecstatic are excellent. We spoke about Nut and the ability to find these pockets of space. juanflatroo is managing to keep himself alive here. The boost has been spotted. smooya does get taken down from Christu. TMB just doesn't peek long enough to keep smooya up on the boost. Great there on the Christu, but he finds his second into the round.
Charlie, it takes 8 rounds for smooya to finally get his next kill. keoz, though, rotating in. Doubles here with the MP9. redstar still tucked away towards headshot. A position of which the Ecstatic won't... I don't think they'll be all too prepared for. Just on the basis that redstar could have peaked at any moment. It's now Nixon in the clutch. I said, Charlie, look, this could be a round that ITB steal away. Definitely a good chance at it. Especially with keoz with a kit. Smoke on the bomb, if the fuse comes through, you know, there's definitely a real chance here. And well done, ITB. Fair play. They get the round, and not only dealing a lot of damage, keoz made some money here. Third found in the round as well. They were a little too disciplined, a little too cautious, and I think, okay, yeah, you don't want to be pushing into 5-7s, but at the same, at the same time, you send all the A utility, you're sending the flashbangs, you do it against an AK, why aren't you doing it against a pistol? But nice find from Nixon, great aggressive tendencies, juanflatroo and keoz combined. Christu gets the trade on juanflatroo, and Nixon finding smooya, opens up the A-bomb sites, a man advantage now for Ecstatic, and ITB obviously going to be giving this one a go, they need the rounds, retake has to come through, and with the bomb plant being a little delayed, we've got keoz looking to creep through. Timing will be everything though, and with the smoke towards Gap, keoz, not only does he know about the bomb planted position, but he also knows about the second of Van Lele based on that nade. Utility coming through though, molly on the bomb site.
Nixon does have a nade for the smoke. Line it up, I don't know if this is a nade for that smoke, but no tap of the bomb, so we are seeing the swing a little soon. Tap of the bomb now, keoz. Starting to push out Nixon! So much damage, but can't find the kill. Keoz again, another really crucial round from him. 7 kills in the last 2 rounds with a 1v2 to top it off.
A lot of steps heard here though towards A. smooya tucked away, MP9 in hand, needing to find the AWP. Christu that will eventually take him down. Nixon falling back, aware that Synopsy could be creeping as well, and Lele's got such a deep position. TMB, he's taken the bomb towards the B-bomb site. We could see utility come down here, but very much alone now, TMB. He will drop his utility, but escaping, unaware, unable to either, and smooya, nice rotation. And ITB, they find their 4th. Pistol round will be everything for them, though. And as you said, Charlie, pistol round statistics aren't perfect.
Yeah, I mean, we ended up seeing... into the breach, it feels like they have to win this here. A lot of steps being heard. We mentioned their 25% win rate on pistol rounds before this game was played. Gonna be lower now. Nice find. Initially for ITB. Spotted out the second. Christu tries to get an angle, but instead exposes himself.
Yeah, Synopsy's in a great position as well. Can find Nut. And this should be so simple. Nixon surely to fall. He's getting run down and found by Synopsy. No casualties there for ITB. Kind of say, look, I was wrong. But I don't love the idea of the force. The fact they've got the opener and dealt a lot of damage to juanflatroo, really, really positive signs, and they probably should be able to win this one now. But look at the kind of the line of MP9s. Oh, this is devastating. This is disappointing. I think this was literally so
5 MP9s, no util, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, no head on
either. Just fought. Crazy buy. Absolutely love it. Actually, very brutal for Into the Breach. Because they've done a good job in this game on these pistol rounds or second rounds. Nixon dropping out this nade. This is going to expose a few players here. First does get found. Play towards Gap, finds one. Kills are actually coming through for Into the Breach. smooya, oh sorry, redstar pushing through. Nixon does eliminate before switching to this USP to back away.
Yeah, the player towards Gap actually is the difference maker there, because yeah, smooya is going to be pushing through here. I quite like the idea. juanflatroo going to send the flash. smooya kind of has to find him. Oh, he stepped! smooya stepped! Will be able to evade though. Both players low. That is so unfortunate. And then Lele can easily deal with the rifled smooya. Gonna be found here. Tap of the bomb. juanflatroo, 7 HP. The MP9 can take him down. And somehow these bullets aren't connecting, but eventually will. Unfortunate there for smooya. Look, we've all been there. We've all done it. But gain their success, but it's based on kind of individuals and the fact whether they're feeling it, whether they're kind of hitting heavy. And sadly here we saw slight glimpses from keoz, but the rest really not seen. And the HE grenade chipping away at 2, and now Nut will be aware. Important picks though from redstar. Will get his second. juanflatroo finds as well towards middle, or towards the A-bomb site, sorry.
Yeah, Christu snuck in here towards B, but does get taken down. Doesn't get round the corner in time. Nixon will find one, but a 1 versus 3 to try to contend with. Likely just going to be the save.
Big round though for ITB. Really, really important. I think Christu did have enough money to buy an orb. I don't know whether he had one or not. It just died so quickly, I don't think anyone realised. This is kind of the first real full buy, though, from them. I think we've seen limitations for Ecstatic in every round. Oh, the timing on that flashbang is excellent. Smooya gets one with the orb. We have got Nixon close by, but realizing that Smooya is posted with a big green, he can't really take that risk. Nixon, how has he not heard the steps? Eventually realizes final bullet of the magazine will take down juanflatroo, and down to this man advantage, or man equal scenario. I'll say that, and Lele gets the kill. But 4 on 3 now. Ecstatic, they are favored, and ITB realizing a loss in this round could be disastrous.
It could unravel. All the rounds that they post on the board, Smooya given an opportunity and he will take it. We're seeing a lot of fighting just in the open, but Smooya will flourish here.
Deep smoke thrown again, and Nixon's got to go huge. 14 points of health. Utility coming over now. Synopsy low HP. Spots the head. It will be Redstar to find. And now rotations coming through. Molotov here for Anlele attempting to take down Synopsy. And he will eventually get the kill. A 2-on-2 here. But it seems like the CTs... Are they saving? Or they're opting for a nade approach?
Yeah, no defuse kit, so things will have to be hurried up.
You're dealing with Smooya here is going to be very difficult. Ooh, tap of the bomb. Oh, and Lele stepped. He didn't actually need to step there because Redstar wouldn't have known if the defuse was actually coming through. Utility coming over. Christu posted up with a big green. juanflatroo needs to be very cautious. It is going to be this B play now, though. Smooya operating as this entry and will find a simple shot for Smooya. And now Nut tasked with finding plenty. Will get his first. Spots out 2 more and Nut continues. Reload coming through. The HE grenade will heavily chip away. The utility sent from his teammates is good, but sadly Nut cannot combine. TMB.
Where are the rotations?
Yes.
No one's come in. They're all fighting one player towards middle. Nut, so much work, but very isolated. Advantage still, though. So obviously he's got so much time to work with. Got the bomb on his back.
Yeah, it's gonna be
no defuse kit again, though.
Don't be a loser by a diffuser.
No one's having a look towards gap. It's still being left open, but no clear-cut kill until now.
Ooh, spam coming through. Nixon will find enough time for the defuse. Sadly, no 1v2 for Synopsy. And we eventually see Ecstatic find 12. I think if those rotations come through, not only is the round 1 for Ecstatic, but far more convincingly, it is going to be this mid play of which Anlele is prepared for. Keoz creeping out alone. Trade can come through, but Anlele allowed to reset his aim. And now a 5 versus 3, making it a 4 on 3, though as Smooya takes down Christu.
Yeah, it looked like there's no chance for Smooya to get a trade at all, but instead, Christu has been offered up. Smooya is going to be peeking into Anlele, who's taking an aggressive angle. Great find. Anlele might end this game all by himself. 4 kills.
He's just allowed to do it so comfortably, and Nut to close out the game. It will be Redstar falling. But Anlele, you look at 2 of those 4 kills, it's just so simple. They're shifting in and easy headshots, and then the trades and the spacing, not perfect, not good enough to kind of capitalize on.